Okay, first step today is going to be cleaning all this out. Then I got to get these windows out. Haven't decided on the roof yet. But see how much room I've got in here for the bed. So I'm doing a little time lapse to show you cleaning everything out. Haven't decided on the carpet. It all depends on what I got back here underneath all of this and how it's attached. Wow, get busy. I'm going to do a little voiceover instead of some Three Stooges music that makes me look like some kind of weirdo dancing out there. So during the time lapses and at the end of this video, I'll explain why I chose this van for the build. Alrighty. She's as cleaned out as I'm going to do her for a while. There's my buddy Bullet. Come here, buddy. How you doing, huh? How you doing? Where's my kiss? Yeah. Okay. Got all that. I'm not going to clean it that much because all this carpet's coming out. You got it with the smoker. God only knows after that. Main thing is to see how these panels come off and how much more room. Obviously, I got about 3 inches of room right there, 3.5 inches on each side before I get the wall. Just don't know what's in between there, how much insulation, and how much I'm going to save, and how much I'm not going to. But there she is right now, and there's my little buddy helper. All right, as you see right here, these just pop down. Then I had to pull this back to, pull the material back here to unscrew this screw here. That's about what I figured. I got about an extra 2.5 inches here. I got the tape measure. Sorry. An extra 4 inches there if I go all the way to the wall. Now, that's from the WD-40. I squirted on that screw, which didn't come off. But down in here, it is wet. Water wet. If we remember correctly. We got this rust stain right here, but it was wet right there inside. See what we got right there. Nothing, that's surprising. I pulled the window trim out and that long board like that, it's right there. So, but they got pretty thick insulation in here already, which makes me think there's no sound dampening, so I'm gonna have to get some rattle trap. That's how you get off that one. Let's see what we got here next. There's like a whole bunch of material. What the hell? I guess that was moving around too much, so they just shoved a shitload of material in there to close up a gap. I've got a little under a minute for this voiceover, so I'll talk about how little money you can get by on with your van build. Also, how nice you can do it on the cheap. Personally, I haven't decided whether to go stealth soccer mom or full-blown Mad Max on this build. But either way, I'll show you how to do it with a small budget, or a big budget for that matter. Now, many years ago I was a journeyman carpenter, and I'll show you the tricks needed that anybody can do. And trust me, there really doesn't have to be that much carpentry to make your space look good and feel nice. More importantly, make it your space. So, on with the show. Bada boom, bada bing. That's where the window was, that's where the wheel well was. This is the back of the van. Sorry, it's upside down. That's the front right there. Now, if any of y'all are thinking about moving into a conversion van, that's the insulation there. None on top of the window. Right here. There's the roof, so you got that insulation. It's wet under the window. Gotta reseal that window. God knows what's on the other side. But that's the stuff that makes everybody sick right there. But this whole wall over here was wet. Back there, you can see where she was leaking. Right there. And all this was wet. To get the panels off, you at least want to replace the insulation. So, that's it. There. On to the next side. Here's what I was talking about. We're in the front seat now. How this isn't even tightened in. It's just tucked in behind the deal here. Like there. There. And that's the only way you can get to those screws. Right there. I just pulled this one down from there. But this is why you want to rip out all this old crap. That's black mold already there, and it's coming out. And like you said, as you go, mark the wires. And there's an extra set of wires right there that went to nothing before, but that's 2 sets of wires I can do. I don't think this one had that option. Nope. So, alright, here's the interior all stripped out. I just got to get these boards out, and they're already loose. And I don't know if I'm keeping that chair or not. Well, I know one thing for sure, that chair is going up in the driver's seat, because that's got cigarette burns all over it. And somewhere under here, God, this carpet's a mess. Somewhere under here is a vent. Believe it or not. So, get this carpet up. Let's see where that's at. Give me another inch or two of headroom. Heard you barking out there. Bullet, how you doing, buddy? Come say hi. There you are. Oh, goodness sakes, yeah. Okay, to wrap this up, I'm going to talk about the good and the bad so far. The good on the van is I love the looks of the older Chevy vans. I just like the stance on there, just the way they sit. I love the visor on this van. The rust, there's a little bit of the outside rust, but I climbed underneath there and the frame, everything is solid. Always check for that. The other good thing with the Chevys over the Fords is their odometers go up over 100,000. Fords don't. So I know there's exactly 148,000 miles on this, on my van, where it could be 238 on a Ford. The bad part is the windows. I lost a little structure with those big windows, and I kind of needed those for the bed, but like I said, I can work a way around it. I've got nice views out of it, and I can cover the windows fairly easily. The other thing, I've got a fuse box in the back, so I won't be tapping wires up into my front fuse box and overloading that one. So I've got a whole separate fuse box that basically doesn't run to anything anymore because I pulled it all out. So that's going to help with a few things there. The mold I found, if you're thinking about a conversion van, you want to check for that. Even if you're going to keep it a conversion, you want to pull that trim off and look back there and get that nasty ass insulation out of there. And I'm sure as I go and do the build, I'll find a lot of other bads on this. But for the price I paid, I'm trying to do this under budget. I'm real happy so far. The next one in the series is going to be building. I've shown enough tearing out. You don't need to see me tearing the carpet out. That's going to be a little more detailed. You don't need any detail that much and just a tear out. So, that being said, I will see y'all later. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. Try to get back to everybody. Thank you very much.